Ladies and gentlemen, welcome at the Pininfarina press conference. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm pleased to introduce you CEO of Pininfarina, Silvio Pietro Angori.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. Since decades, Geneva is for Pininfarina the privileged stage to unveil concept vehicles that push forward the cutting edge of Italian design and engineering. The concept that is in front of us will best witness the pure essence of Pininfarina's value. It embodies style, research, innovation, technology, respect for the environment. But all this will be addressed and best explained by our chairman, Mr. Paolo Pininfarina, that is the custodian of the DNA of the Pininfarina's brand, and that will be presented later by the team that have developed under his leadership and under the leadership of Fabio Filippini this extraordinary vehicle. This year, Geneva comes at a very important point of Pininfarina's history. The last 5 to 7 years have been focused at repositioning the business of the company. And now it revolves around our brand, our design services in automotive and non-automotive, on our engineering capabilities, our abilities to combine together all of these to produce extraordinary one-offs, as you will see in a moment, and some others that we have just presented. In summary, now we are a pure carrozzeria conceiving for this area. It's back to the roots, but going forward. Our business has grown substantially year on year on all major business areas. Engineering, product engineering, process engineering, design and branding, manufacturing of limited series, what we call for this area. Our turnover has grown 30% in the last 3 years. We have now 650 people across different countries, and 150 about that are involved in design, and the remainder in engineering. What we've done over the last few years has won a number of different awards. This means that we have never lost the ability of conceiving extraordinary piece of arts, whether they were autos or industrial products. Let me mention just a couple of them. For instance, the Compasso d'Oro for the F12 Berlinetta, or the American Architecture Award for a luxury residential building that has been designed in Brazil, or the Good Design Award for the headphones Magnet, just one. We have 160 different clients. We work for the most prestigious brands of the world, and we have given them an unquestioned reason to partner with us. Just a couple of other examples. The Ferrari Sergio, that was born as a concept car here in 2013, and some of you may have seen that, has become a real for this area, that has been designed and then engineered and produced in 6 units for the emotion of 6 owners that are driving them on roads. But we don't do just special cars, or what we used to be seen as special cars. We do mass products as well. And we have just designed a SUV for the Chinese market called the X7 for a company called Southeast Motors that has been elected the SUV of the year in China. And if you think about that achievement, there are probably more than 50 SUVs that have been presented in 2015 in China, and we won the Best in Class award. So, in recognition of the intrinsic values of the company, and witnessing the completion of this journey, we will have a new shareholder that will bring to Pininfarina resources, expertise, in complementary areas and access to new market in an effort to further enhance the Pininfarina's brand, that is the legendary icon of Italian style in the world. And the new investor, Mahindra and Tech Mahindra, will keep the company independent and autonomous. The encounter between design, engineering services and technologies will make us much stronger to better serve our clients and will make a difference in the competitive landscape. Well, I wish to conclude by saying that our relentless dedication to further enhance the Pininfarina's reputation to best serve our clients is to add new jobs for our employees, to increase our revenues and increase our profits. Well, and let me just mention a few persons that have been making possible the concept cars that we are going to present right now. First and foremost, Mr. Christophe Ricard, that is the owner of Green GT, something that you will be hearing when Mr. Paolo Pininfarina will address it in terms of technology. Mr. Jean-François Weber, that is the technical person behind this project. And two persons that have been instrumental to get everything started, that is Jean-Michel Bouraesque and Ludovico Manfredi. And finally, what I wish to say is that Fabio Filippini, our Chief Creative Officer, that is there, right? And Fabrizio Valentini, that have led the design team and made this great car to bring to life. But now let me introduce our chairman, Mr. Paolo Pininfarina.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for sharing with us such an important moment for our company. In a few minutes, we will unveil a new extraordinary concept car, the H2 Speed. Alongside, we are also displaying the Sigma Grand Prix, one of the many masterpieces born from our commitment into research and innovation that is on my right, hidden by the crowd. H2 Speed is the emblem of the moment that Pininfarina is living now. This is the time of the restart and relaunch, a real Pininfarina 2.0. In this project, you will find different connections to Switzerland, starting from our partner Green GT, who is based in this country. In this sense, the car is ideally linked to the Sigma Grand Prix. This is why we are particularly pleased to present this concept car right here in Geneva, where we can proudly say that we have attended all post-war editions of the motor show. This innovative stylistic and technological jewel tells a lot about the history of Pininfarina. The spirit of the project is connected to the great tradition of aerodynamics, which has been explored by Pininfarina over the decades with iconic models, starting in the 30s with the Lancia Aprilia Aerodinamica, and later with the Abarth Record models, and why not with the Pininfarina X, the Alfa Giulia Sport, the CNR Studio, and many other projects. Ideally, this concept car also reconnects to the latest playful cars, such as the Mythos, the Ethos One, the Enjoy, and the Maserati Birdcage 75th. The concept that we are going to unveil is a synthesis of innovation, sustainability, purity, aerodynamic flow, and more than all, speed. And when I think of speed, I'm also referring to how fast our company, the automotive sector, and the entire world are changing. H2 Speed is a high-performance track car with zero environmental impact. It expresses our tradition, but is strongly projected into the future, as it should be for every Pininfarina model. What is more, H2 Speed is not a dream car, but it's real. It's the first step of a program that we want to realize through a limited series in order to further consolidate the Focus Area strategy which is one of the pillars of our industrial plan. And now, I think it's the time to unveil this new amazing concept car together with our CEO, Silvio Pietrangoni, our design director, Fabio Filippini, and the CEO of our partner GT, Jean-François Rebel. Thank you very much again.